Getting great range of motion after knee replacement is extremely important, and it's what leads to a successful outcome. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you two important exercises that I've shared with my patients over the past 20 years to really help them achieve their goals. Hello and welcome back. I'm Adam Rosen. For those of you that are watchers of the channel, welcome back. Happy New Year. And for those of you that are new, just realize I have over 100 videos on total knee replacement topics. So be sure to check through the playlist. You'll find videos about robotic total knee replacement surgery, kneeling protocols, how to use a stationary bike as part of your rehab, what is a Baker's cyst, and what is a manipulation under anesthesia, and how to avoid it. Now, when I talk to my patients about how to achieve excellent range of motion, there really are a lot of factors. So first of all, you should have pretty severe arthritis to need a knee replacement. People that have knee replacement prematurely tend to have more pain and problems and don't have successful range of motion. You obviously want a good surgeon. So find a surgeon that is high volume and has a good reputation in your area and good expertise. And the other important thing is your participation in physical therapy after surgery. If you don't do the rehab, you will get stiff. There's also another component which comes into you understanding your body, working with your therapist and your doctor, of controlling pain and inflammation and swelling, because it is easy to overdo it, and it is easy to underdo it. So the two things that I really look for are flexion and extension. And one of the things that I do at the time of surgery, once the dressings are on, is take a picture and give it to my patients. And what I found over the years is this helps the psychology of, I'm bending my knee and it hurts. I'm afraid I'm going to break something or I'm going to pop open the stitches. And when I give this picture to my patients, what I started to realize is it allowed them to kind of push through the pain. They started to recognize what pain was safe to push through and when they should stop because something was more and more uncomfortable. So it's something that you can ask your doctor to do and see if they'll just take a picture of your knee after knee replacement surgery to show you how it looks when it's fully bent. And when we talk about range of motion, there's bending exercises and straightening exercises. And I have always found that some patients get bending really easy and struggle with straightening, and other patients, it's the opposite. Sometimes people have trouble with both. If I meet someone at 2 weeks or 3 weeks that's starting to have trouble, it's usually a therapist calling me and saying, hey, this patient is struggling. I have them come into the office. I show them this exercise for bending. Okay, for the bending exercise, you're going to sit in any regular chair, preferably one that doesn't have wheels like this one. And what you're going to do is take your foot and slide it back as far as it'll go. You might only be able to get to about 90 degrees. And then what you're going to do is take your butt and scoot your butt forward on the chair about an inch or so the knee bends more. It will feel tight. It will feel uncomfortable. Try to hold it for 30 seconds. Do not move your foot, but slide your butt back to the starting position. Catch your breath. Take a moment. Then take your foot, slide it back again. Then take your butt and slide it forward again. You're going to feel more pressure tightness as the knee bends a little bit more. 30-second hold. Sit back. That was 2. You're going to do 6 of these. So this is number 3. You'll bend it a little bit more. Straighten yourself out. If you get to 4, 5, and 6 and you find you can't slide your foot, take your good leg and pull it back with your other foot and slide into it and try to hold it in that bent position. Now, when it comes to how often to do this, it really depends on the patient. So if someone has good range of motion and it's progressing, in addition to their physical therapy exercises, I usually recommend this 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why? Because you're already sitting in a chair. For some of my patients that are really struggling with their range of motion, I will tell them to do this exercise, 6 repetitions of that bending exercise every hour on the hour while they're awake. I'll see them back in the office in 2 weeks, and almost always people have not only about 10 degrees more bend, but they also have less pain. And for other people, some of the difficult things can be getting the knee fully straight. And this can be due to tight hamstrings. It may be due to the fact that you had a flexion contracture before surgery, meaning that your knee didn't straighten in the first place. And you have to work really, really hard on getting the knee straight. And this is the exercise that I share with my patients on how to get their knee fully straight after knee replacement. For the straightening exercise, I have people put their foot up on another chair. The knee will be slightly bent. It'll be tight. It'll be swollen. What you're going to do is a couple things. You're going to use your quad muscle to push your knee straight. While you're firing your quad, you're going to take your thumbs and make the web space over the top of your knee, just above your incision. Push down while you're engaging the muscle. Hold it for 30 seconds and then relax. Catch your breath. You're going to do this again 6 times. First, fire the muscle. Second, push down with about 1 or 2 pounds of pressure. You'll feel the pulling behind your knee. Hold it for 30 seconds and relax. The reason that we fire the muscle and keep the muscle engaged is it automatically relaxes the back muscle called the hamstring, which helps you get that knee straight. So 6 of these, 3 times a day minimum. If you're having trouble getting full straightening, I tell my patients to do this every hour on the hour while they're awake. I set a pretty high bar for my patients. And what I found though over the years is it has led to successful outcomes. We collect all of our data. I have 20 years worth of data. And what I know from my data collection is that 92% of my patients are very satisfied or satisfied after knee replacement. And my range of motion typically is over 122 degrees of flexion. So the patients do get motion. It does work. Now, not every patient is going to achieve these goals, especially if you are really stiff. So if you have very limited motion, just realize these numbers might be inflated. But I always tell my patients, when you leave the hospital, you should be able to sit in a chair with your knee bent at 90. And it should be almost straight. At 2 weeks, you should be at 100 degrees of flexion and have just a couple degrees lack of extension. At 4 weeks, you should be closer to 110, and at 6 weeks, 120. And again, for some people, the time frame might be a little bit longer, but your best chance of getting range of motion is in the first 6 to 12 weeks. After that point, it is extremely hard and difficult because things start to get stiff, things start to get tight, scar tissue becomes more mature. So if you're looking to achieve great range of motion, work on the motion first. I always tell my patients, work on strength and stamina later, because you can work on those in 6 months or a year, but you're not going to be able to get more range of motion at 6 months or a year because the tissue around your knee is going to be extremely tight and hard. So I hope you found this information helpful. And again, go back, check out my other videos. You'll find lots of information, and you can find the specific video on range of motion where I go into even more bending and straightening exercises. There's actually 2 videos. There's a minor one and an advanced version. And then you can also find the other video called Getting Straight, which I go over a few more other simple tips that you can use if you're one of those people that's struggling with getting your knee totally straight. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm Adam Rosen. Until next time, stay safe.